Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space.
Come on, Gray, let's dance.
With the air, like I don't care, baby, fly away. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
'Cause I'm happy.
Clap along if you feel like happiness is
Do it again.
the truth.
Because I'm happy. If that song doesn't make you happy, and some of you are like, that's probably the most annoying song. Find a song that makes you happy. Let loose. Be soft. Enjoy life. Because guess what? Like Gandhi says, be the change. A little oily there. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Guess what? Be the change you want in your marriage. Yo. Like my shirt says. Be amazing. And this is the thing. Here's your husband. He could be up and down. He could be, kind of like, I'm so stressed out. That doesn't matter. You're still up here and you're stable, Mabel. And if he goes up and down, the only way to balance him out is this. You do not act based on what he does. You act the same no matter what. And I'm still out of breath. Okay, because here's the thing. Here's the situation. Let me give it to you straight. I've seen friends get a divorce because the issues were so bad, and sometimes I'm telling you, this group is not meant for if you're being abused, if there's alcohol, if there's drug abuse, if there's like really big deal breaker things. This is not what I'm talking about. But if you're arguing over chores and kids and stress and money and religion and in-laws and he smokes, whatever it is that are your issues, everybody has them. If you can see from the post, everybody has them. Here's the trick. Your spouse, if they're a male, are like little boys. And I don't mean that to degrade them, but just like we want to feel loved and valued and cared for and we want to matter to someone, they want the same thing. Men are just little boys that want to be good boys. And when they get this and when they get that a lot, guess what? They shut down, they retract, and they're no bueno, not fun. They're not engaged, they're not happy, and it's a lot of stress on them. Because we always think if they would just change this, and this, I would be happy. It's never going to happen. And they're saying the same thing. If she would just change this, and this, and this, I'll be happy. So you have two people waiting, and you're waiting for the other person to change. It's not going to happen. Here's the thing. You focus on the good parts, not the things you want to change, and you focus on the good parts, and then that illuminates that good a little bit more, okay? So focusing on the negative, and you need to change this, you need to do this, you need to be involved, make sandwiches, it's not going to change it. But when you're focusing on the good, it's kind of like when I was teaching first grade. Around a couple years in, I was like, I need to change something because these kids were driving me bonkers. I could not, my behavior management was like, Jurr. And all of a sudden it hit me like a light bulb. I had 3 kids sitting at a table. 1 was acting up, 2 were not. So usually I talk to the kid who was acting up. Guess what? I changed it on that day. Mark Lycan helped me change it. And I looked at the 2 other kids and I said, look how wonderful blah, 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 blah is doing. And then all of a sudden that made that other boy, Mark Lycan, rise to the occasion. And I'm not saying you should compare your spouse to other spouses. I'm just saying focus on the good things about your spouse and more of that will be illuminated and more of that will come out and you won't be so frustrated beating your head up against the wall trying to change someone who's never going to change. Just like you're not going to change, they're not going to change either. So let's say you get a divorce, you break up, you try to separate, whatever it is, you're going to meet someone else. Different issues, not the same issues, not issues with in-laws, but guess what? They're smoking and smoking's a deal breaker for you. Whatever it is, I'm just letting you know that there's no perfect person, so you have to focus on their perfections, not their imperfections, and you will let them illuminate, okay? And pretty soon I'm going to be talking about repetition compulsion, which is when you bring things from your childhood to your relationship and how damaging that can be for yourself. And your spouse is bringing stuff to your relationship and it's like, whoa, heavy stuff, but I have to like wrap my brain around how I'm going to like articulate it because I understand it, but like saying it's another thing. All right. I love you guys. Love your spouses. Treat them kindly. Laugh. Lighten up. Life is too short. Lighten up. Dance a little. Be amazing. Be happy. Play some music. Loosen up.